Hello guys, today we will be working on this simple but still beautiful nail art design, which I call Sweet Teddy Bear. So if you want to know how to achieve this design, then please keep on watching. For this design we will need a dotting tool, also a little skinny short bristle brush, and this kind of a little bit bigger, also skinny brush, but a little bit thicker than the previous one. You can actually use whatever you like, whatever you feel comfortable with. These are just the suggestions. Also, we will need a white acrylic paint. I'm using the number 018 titanium white by Polycolor. A black acrylic paint. I'm using the lamp black by Acrylic Color. A red paint. I'm using Scarlett by Acrylic Color. And a yellow, mine is lemon yellow by the same brand, Acrylic Color. And we will need our nail. So I'm doing this tutorial on a fake nail just because it's a little bit easier for me to work with. Let's start. First of all, taking a little sheet of paper, and I'm mixing my own gray paint. I put a drop of my black acrylic paint and white acrylic paint, and now I'm taking my dotting tool and I will be mixing these two colors together. I need this like lighter shade of gray. You can also use nail polish for this purpose, but I prefer mixing my own color. Now taking my nail and my bigger, thicker nail art brush, I'm just grabbing some of that gray color. I'll start tracing the head of my teddy bear. Just like a little circle. And I'm also filling it in a little bit. Next, we need two more little circles that will stand for ears. And also two little circles a little bit lower. That will be our little paws. I'm switching brushes and I'm taking this little skinny brush with a little bit of white paint on it, and I will be drawing a little half moon shape and filling it in with my white paint. Now we will need a little bit more of that black paint, a dot of that, and so we will start doing the actual stitching on the teddy bear. With the same skinny little brush, I'm just going over the lines, making little short skinny strokes, making this little stitch in the middle of his head, and just drawing smaller stitches all around. Now I'll be tracing his ears and just doing the same thing. Drawing these tiny little stitches all over bear's ears. So now just doing the same thing with the second ear, this is just barely touching the actual nail with my brush. Also, I'm drawing this little stitch on his cheek and one more on the other cheek, just in a different direction. Now I'm working the sides of his head. Doing the same things, drawing these little stitches all over. Next, I'll be drawing his nose. So I'm just going over the border of that white acrylic paint and on the bottom of it. Now I'm outlining the paws. I'm just drawing the stitches all over those. It's absolutely fine if something is going like a little bit longer. Now taking my white acrylic paint on my brush, I'll be drawing a little card that goes over the left paw of the bear, and also a little flower which goes over the right paw. When this dries a little bit, I'll add one more layer of the white paint. But while the paint is drying, I'm taking my dotting tool, dipping it into my black acrylic paint, taking off the excess and making a little dot in the place where bear's nose has to be, and then making his eyes. Look like this. We will make those equal, don't worry. And also putting two little dots on the area where the bear's ears are. I'm just adding some more white paint for extra opacity. Adding that much paint isn't actually that necessary, but I love everything to be super opaque, so I'm doing this step. So now I'm grabbing my dotting tool and the yellow paint, and I'm just putting dot in the center of my flower, and also I'll be adding some yellow strokes to the actual petals. So just some yellow hint to the flower. I'm taking my red paint and I'll be drawing this little like ribbon, the perimeter of our postcard, and I'll be drawing a little heart. And moving on to our black paint, I'm just slightly outlining the actual postcard. Like this, and just adding a few black strokes to the flower so that it just stands out more and looks more like a flower, not like a yellow spot. So this is the finished result, and I hope you liked this video. If you found it interesting, then please don't forget to put thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you do this design yourself, then please hashtag nail art with Stacy your works on Instagram and Twitter so that I can show some love to your masterpieces. I have nothing else to say except I love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye!